Okay, as I mentioned before, number one, two preparation. Can someone tell me what that is? I'm waiting.
What was the question?
What was the two preparation when you set invisible zipper? This is my invisible zipper. If you look at the invisible zipper, the teeth is kind of roll. So what we need to do is what? We need to press this one so we make a flat instead of roll. So use your iron. So this way it's easier for you to set your zipper. There we go. Let's start working. So I'm kind of unroll this by applying heat right here. I did on my first one. I'm going to do the same process for my next one. There you go. I'm unrolling this. Fantastic. Can you see it? Now it was rolled before. If you see, it was rolled. This one right now is a little more flat so that you can easily control when you set your zipper, right? So this is the preparation number one. I prepared this one here. I'm gonna do one more. I'm gonna move this one away from my ironing board. So second preparation is what? You're going to sew your center back. If you look at my skirt here, can you see my skirt? I have two layers. Can you see that? This is my center back. This is on my left, on my right, and this is where you're gonna put your zipper, right? So now I put those two layers. This is the face. This is the wrong side of the fabric. So I lay those two center back face to the face. Right? Very good. So I have this. Now what you need to do, you need to mark where you want to end your zipper. If you look at here, this is a 9-inch zipper right here. So you're going to measure from here to here, 8 inches. You're going to measure down from top to bottom, all the 8 inches. Because my zipper, the length of my zipper is 9 inches, so I'm going to mark 8 inches, and I'm going to sew from here to all the way down. Okay, I'm going to double check. I'm going to place the pins. So I am sewing my center back seam. Since I have a plaid, I want to match my plaid. So that's a little tricky, but I'm trying to do what I can do to match the plaid across the skirt in center back. There we go. I have all the way to the bottom. Excellent. So now what I'm going to do, I am going to remove my ironing table, and then I am going to sew my center back seam. Of course, I'm going to bring out my sewing machine and here. And I'm going to move my camera so you can see. So now what I'm going to do, I am going to sew my center back seam from my notch, which is what? 8 inches from the top. I mark the notches right here. Can you see the notch mark? And I'm going to sew 1/2 inch seam allowances. Lower my foot. Of course, any kind of seam that you sew, you need to start with the reverse stitches and ends with your reverse stitches. I'm going to gently start my sewing, reverse, going back. There we go. I'm going to remove my pin. And I'm trying to match this line, which is 1/2 inch seam allowance. 1/2 inch all the way. And now once again, when I get to my pin, I remove my pin. 1/2 inch seam allowances. I remove my pins again. All the way. Once again, I remove my pin. You do not want to sew your needle. It's going to destroy your tension in your sewing machine. Just be careful if you do it. Once again, I remove 1/2 inch seam allowances all the way. Of course, reverse and finish. Release your fabric out of a sewing machine. I'm going to remove my sewing machine once again. I'm going to press my seam again. I'm going to bring out my ironing table. Can you see this? From here to here was what? 8 inches. And we start sewing from there all the way to the center back. Can you see the line? And then now what you need to do, you're going to press open this seam. You're going to unfold this. Can you see this? This is where you're going to set your zipper. And I'm going to press open this with my iron. If you look at this one, this is my center back skirt. Can you see it? And this is my darts, my 2 darts here. And this is where I am going to set my zipper right in between. Can you guys see it? This is center back. So this is a preparation. What I'd like you guys to do, I'm going to start recording right now.